Hello, Chira, and how are you? Hello, everyone. And my name is Sandra, daughter of John, and I'm from Tellington, Pera, and my matrix number is E20201026 and 256. And today, I'm going to talk about what I do if I rule the world. Okay, before I go to the points, let me talk about this. When we hear the word rule, you'll think that you'll have the power. We'll have something like speeding up in our body. Oh my god, I'm gonna rule the world. I'm gonna make these people follow my instructions. No. Ruling a world is different. We can rule a world in a good and a bad way. And I'm gonna rule this world in a good way. So, let's go to the point. The first thing I'll do if I rule the world is that I don't even have to think that that there would be equality to every single person. No one would be treated differently for their face, religion, and gender. For me, every people are same. Well, we have know that in the Al Quran, Bible, Bhagavad Gita, they have written that God has created the people in His shadow. We are in His shadow. So why there are differences between us? People are still struggling, or they are still fighting that Black Lives Matter. Why is that so? Every people are same. Every people must be treated in the same and equality way. Why are they be treated in a different way? Right? So, if I rule the world, the first thing I'll do is this. Every people will have the same equality. For me, I won't judge people of whatever appearance they are. I'll judge people of whom they are. What are their characters? What are the good and bad in them? People are told that don't judge a book by its cover. It's true. Don't judge a people of whom they are actually. Judge a people of how they are, how they think inside, how they behave. That is the way you can know the people. Second, I'll make sure there be no war. War kills thousands of lives. People are not valuing the lives. Guys, we're not gonna live for 100 years. Okay, the past generation, they live for 100 years, but this generation, do you think you're gonna live for 100, 200 years? No. Children, what sin did they do? Why are they being born in the country, on the world, there's just war? They're just kids. If there is war, there'll be no water, there'll be no food. People will live in fear. People need to have their own freedom. They need to live happily with what they have, with the beautiful families they have. So I'll make sure that whatever the problem is it, I'll make sure that I'll have peace. I'll make sure there'll be no war. We can settle down everything in a good way. There is no anything specific that is written that we must have a war. No. We can live in a good way. Although they treat us badly, it doesn't mean that we need to treat them bad. We still can treat them in a good way. So this is the second thing I'll do if I rule the world. There'll be no war. The third thing I'll make sure that all people will get the educations. Education is the pillar or the most important thing we need to have. Without education, we can't think in a positive way, we can't think in a good way, we can't think rationally. So, education is one of the important things we need to do. How people need to have. So, I make sure that every people get the educations as they need. Because if we are educated, we can think rationally. We can think about what are the consequences and what are the bad things that will happen if we do it in a bad way. And even if we think a good way, we can turn it back in a good way. Do unto other as I have done unto you, which is also known as the golden fire. With these rules, there would be fairness and equality for every single person in the world. People, they all are the same. They all must have the same equality, and I'll make sure in the country and the world I rule, there'll be justice. Because if there is justice, all people live in a peace. And I'll make sure justice won't only be for people I love. No. Justice will be for every people. Moreover, I'll make sure that they won't have rich and poor people. We have this mindset that poor rich people are the one who must be treated like a king and a queen, but poor people must be treated as a slave. Who said that? Okay, example. I have this 2 money. Okay, I crunch one. Crunch it. And this is still looking very good, nice. But people still use it. People still use this. Both money has the same value. People still use it. People in the bank, they still accept the money. When you go to the shop, they still accept this money. Right? So, another one thing is, example, natural disaster, tsunamis, earthquake. Now the tsunami earthquake knows who are rich, who are poor? No, it won't know. It will just kill all the people. It's nature. So these are the lessons that teach us that people are the same. Natural disasters don't care. We are rich or poor, it still kill all the same people. So that's it. I'll make sure that people will get the fairness and equality. Last but not least, I'll make sure that women have the safety. Safety for women to go outside even at night time. All people would work for the good of all mankind. No one would be paid for all that working. All of them are really hardworking. So I'll make sure that women will have the safety to go out night. Because there are a lot of cases that women is being raped brutally. And why is that so? Because they don't have safety. So the country I rule, the country I rule, or the world I rule, I'll make sure that the people or the girls will have the safety. And women will be educated. Because gender, they have this gender that women and men are different. No, they are not. They're still the same. So I'll make sure that women also will be educated and they also can rule the world in a good way. So that's all for me today, and I hope my points has given you all a good thinking. Love you all and have a good day. Bye bye.